in 3 or 4 categories depending on your model of vehicle and all that. So the standard level has 3 colors. It has red, yellow, green in some other ones, orange, depending on the model of the vehicle. When you see the green light, the red light as a whole, it stands for danger, immediate servicing. Each time you see red on your dashboard, it's telling you that there's an imminent danger. The car is having a problem. Some of such dangers include door open. It's an immediate danger now. You cannot drive with your doors open. So when you see it on your dashboard, it's immediate. You solve that problem at that time. You close the door and the light goes away. And we have the second category of colors, which is yellow. These are caution colors. It tells you there is a problem. Solve the problem as quick as you can. Most of the time we see in indicators like that of the check engine. When you see yellow, it tells you caution. It can show when at time you are having fuel, when your fuel is down. It can show economy light. Now it comes in yellow. It's telling you to go for refilling. So basically you have the green ones. These green ones are informative. They are more of giving information, such as indicators, ecosystem for electric vehicles or cars that are constructed to be environmentally friendly. For yellow, for blue lights, it's also informative, just to indicate that maybe the light is on, or any more information like cruise control, winter mode. It comes in blue. They are more of informative colors. So each time you see a red one, it tells you danger. When you see yellow, it tells you caution. When you see blue or green, it gives you information. So basically, looking at this chart, it's more of an information chart, caution board, and caution danger light. For example, seatbelt reminder. If you are to see this light on the dashboard, what is it telling you? You don't have your seatbelt on. And when you don't have your seatbelt on, what happens? In case of collision or in case of an accident, the airbag might not deploy itself. You know what an airbag is now? It's a foam like balloon something. It's always implanted either at the dashboard, front of the passenger side, in the steering, or within the sight. It comes out as an airbag. In the case you have an accident with your seatbelt on, it helps to maintain your sitting position. It ejects out and presses you forward on the chair. So that is the use. And for signs like this, these are things you should be careful about. When you see this one, for instance, when you do poor routine check, so you do little or no routine check, that means in the morning you just get up, you just start the car and you start going. If there's any leakages or there's any shortage of oil, you don't get to find out. Lights like this will be occurrent. This one is simply telling you oil pressure warning. That means the oil pressure is very low. Most of the times, the most common ones we have is mostly this one, this check engine. These are minor faults, but there are things you should look into, because when you don't look into it, it turns to red. That means at any time the car can leave you anywhere. So comprehensively, this is it. If you can grade the colors depending from the model of the vehicles, because not all of the vehicles have the same dashboard, but the standard ones, it's like you never find overheat by the left. You always find the board at the right side. Petrol will always be at the left, no matter the model, but it's just a standard design. Few things might change. Electric vehicles might have their dashboard, petrol, but the standard ones are these ones. Check engine, car door, oil pressure, all these ones. Like for example, this is a glow plug for diesel vehicles. Most diesel vehicles have it. It helps to start the car. If in case the engine is not well heated, you might have what you call hard start. So if you see this on the dashboard, it tells you directly this is a diesel vehicle. So you can easily tell whether this board is an automatic, a diesel, depending on the dashboard. So you get
that sign that will show that
this one.
Friday That is diesel.
Yes, it's a diesel. It does not come with petrol cars. It helps in starting the car. Because the fuel type is different. With diesel vehicle, you need to heat the car at least twice. Turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, then you start. That's how you heat it. So when this plug does not work efficiently, it gives the car hard start. It takes time to come on. So basically, this board is just more of an illustration. Once you know the colors, it's very easy to detect the problem. Once you see the yellow or orange, it's telling you caution. You cannot see a caution light there. You are leaving Bamenda to Bafusam. You see a caution light like this of petrol, and you are not looking for a petrol station. You want to get to Bona to know what will happen. It's already telling you caution. Go to a filling station. So the concept I'm trying to you to get is just to know these colors. From these colors, each time you see them appearing, you know what it means. It also helps mechanic wise. And to avoid most of these problems, we do what we call routine check. Constant servicing. Change your engine oil on time. Always make out time to check oil, water in the radiator. Do your first now. Check your hydraulic, engine oil, check your coolant, check your steering, pump oil, all those things. If you don't check them on daily basis, you always have these lights appearing on your dashboard. So far, is there